Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon Henry, and it's Sweet Such Sharon on YouTube. Guys, we are 2 weeks now into the effect of Hurricane Melissa, and it's still we have a way to go. There's nothing much that is going on in terms of the people getting their lives back together. Of course, Jamaican people are out there helping one another with care packages. There's still water on the ground in some parishes, like Manchester, that have a revolving spring in content. And now I think there's another spring in some other place in Manchester too, near to Porus. Yeah, there's another spring that broke out there, and so on and so forth. All those things are going on. You know, I'm kind of tired on talking about what the government is doing, because up until now, I believe that some places are getting help, but some places are still not getting help yet. So, yeah, maybe they're going to help, but truth to be told, it's really, really slow. And as I said, the YouTubers, content creators are out there going into places that the government say they cannot go yet, and giving out care packages, and people are helping one another. It's very gruesome when you see I'm watching on YouTube because I'm not there, right? So you can see where children are begging on the street, people are desperate, people are still homeless. I know it's going to take time. Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it's going to happen in one day. But at least we expected a quicker response from the government. However, I stopped talking about that now. Guys, what came to my mind when I saw the suffering, when I saw um, ladies with young children, and when they express their desperation that they're hungry, they don't have food to give their children, they don't have places to sleep. That's my concern. And when I look how some people are just crying, they're just desperate. I focuses on this gentleman who said, I lost everything. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And he sat in the rubbles, right around where his house was, because it's all like it's in Westmoreland, and it's all wood, water, wet up clothes, wet up sponge. Everything is in a rubble. And you know what I think about? I think about the mental health of people going forward. Jamaica is going to really have a lot of mentally ill people because this is traumatic. And I hope the Ministry of Health is looking into that people are going to need more than physical health. Their help, sorry, they're going to need also mental health help, right? They're going to need counseling. They're going to need medical and spiritual help, because one lady said, every time when the rain starts, my heart is just going. My heart is just going. When I remember what happened, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. So, yes, I believe that a lot of mentally ill people are going to be left, on their own in Jamaica. You're going to have some sick people, some traumatic people, and the country is going to need that kind of help. As far as I'm concerned, before this hurricane struck. It was like 5 days before the hurricane was, out there on the water. And yeah, everybody was talking about the hurricane. But I realized that even in the shelters, no preparation was made. They don't have sanitary items. They don't have enough food. They don't have beddings. These shelters are like the schools, and the schools also got damaged. The roofs of the schools were blown off. So these people had to be removed from where they were. Some of them were to the best part, and even the best part of those shelters are damaged. And in those shelters right now, I saw one in Westmoreland. Yeah, Westmoreland is really hit hard, really bad, and it seemed like nothing, no help from the government is really going to Westmoreland now, or I don't know when, but not now. So I saw this school where the lady is saying, we have young women who need sanitary products. And, men are in here, men that people don't know. We don't know each other. So can you imagine what's going on in there? No light, no water. I don't think enough preparation was made for this hurricane. And of course, nobody knew how to prepare for this hurricane. But we have dealt with hurricanes before. The basic needs of people should be put in place. I'm kind of disappointed how a country who is used to hurricane handled this hurricane. I'm not criticizing or blaming anyone for the damage that the storm caused. Nobody could stand up and withhold their houses and hold down their roofs. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about preparedness, the proper, the people who is responsible to prepare for the hurricane. Jamaica is still operating as a third, even say a fourth world country. The worst, because I cannot believe. I thought Jamaica was way advanced than this. So if I am, when I watch the devastation, if it's playing with my mind like that, a couple of nights I go to bed just thinking of those people. The rain is falling and they're still outside. Some people are, staying with other people. So you could have 10 people, 20 people in another person's house. It's bad, and no quick response for all of the help, the overseas help that the country is getting. All you can hear is confusion. The prime minister don't want to take any criticism, even threatening people. It's bad, and a lot of people who voted for him, I'm wondering what is going through their mind. And as I said, I'm not blaming him for the hurricane, but I'm kind of questioning the kind of response, the late response, the nonchalant. It's like, oh, when you talk, it's like he's ready to talk back, but no action to help the people. So guys, let us pray, really pray for the Jamaican people who are affected by this hurricane. Pray for their mental health, their spiritual health, and their physical needs. Do what you can. Even though it looks dismal, see, people are sending barrel. Even this entertainer, Buju Banton, his stuff got stolen, and he talk, and it's a whole heap of confusion, and a whole heap of people are upset because they talk. You know, I was even watching this guy with this channel that's saying that he was, threatened, and you know, just for talking against the government's response to the hurricane. So, guys, thank you for listening, and I hope we all do our best, do our part, as especially us in the diaspora who are doing our best. We rallied our churches together. We got lots of food items, non-perishable food items, and we're sending them. We don't know what is going to happen, but at least we're praying that they will get into the hands of the people who really need them. Thank you for listening, and we will talk again. Peace out and have a good day. Bye.